Good morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy,
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
and an old dear friend joins us back this morning, Mr. Eric Miller. If you're not familiar with him, just years of being a great citizen here in our community. And one of the great things he's a part of is his book, 100 Fun Things to Do Across the Texas Panhandle. Is there going to be a volume two of that, Eric?
Sure, why not,
Yeah.
David? I think we've got another 100 things to cover.
I know it, Bill. This week we're covering something also that's 100, and it's 100 years of state parks here in our state of Texas. Uh, Prairie Palooza is going to kick off this weekend. Eric's going to tell us all about it. How you been doing, Mr. Miller?
I'm doing well. Hey, Chuck, how are you doing?
I can't kick, I'm having me a ball right now.
Good for you.
100 years. Tell us a little bit about the background on this one, Eric.
Well, in 1923, our Texas state parks were founded. What a great resource we've had for over 100 years. There are like 89 of them across the state. It's where you go to sort of get yourself re-centered, refocused. And we have a great one. We have Palo Duro Canyon State Park. So we're going to do a birthday party this Saturday in Palo Duro Canyon State Park all day, 7 to 7. Free admission to the park on this Saturday.
Wow. You know, it always amazes me, Eric. There's some people who live in this area, been in this community, and they still don't realize the beauty of Palo Duro Canyon. Most people, when you say canyon, they automatically think of Grand Canyon, and they
Right.
kind of just discount Palo Duro Canyon. It is one of the most picturesque and beautiful parks in the state of Texas, isn't it?
And David, if you're one of those folks, if your listener is one of those folks who hasn't been there, this weekend
Mhm.
and this party is a great reason to go for the
Yeah,
first time.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, where does Palo Duro Canyon rank as far as tourists or the largeness of it? How big is it, etc.?
You know, physically, Chuck, it's one of the biggest state parks we've got. It's almost 30,000 acres.
Whoa.
We have over 500,000 people a year who come to Palo Duro Canyon State Park. That makes it in the top 5 visited state parks in the state of Texas.
Whoa.
Five.
I didn't know that. Son of a gun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing. People
It is.
people flock to it, even though it's kind of off the beaten track. They get off the interstate and they get there.
They find it. They find it. Well, this Saturday, you can meet at Sad Monkey Mercantile. After the Texas performance, you can go out. It starts at 7 a.m. Right?
We have a 5K race at
Oh, wow.
7:30 in the morning. We have a chuck wagon lunch at 1 p.m. We finish with a performance from Texas at 6 p.m. In between, we've got vendors and demonstrations of things. We've got some music. It's going to be there all day, all
It's
day.
a it's a huge event. Admission to the state park is free, and like I said, you'll meet at the Sad Monkey Mercantile parking lot, and they'll hop on a free shuttle bus sponsored by Visit Amarillo into the canyon. You'll get
Yes,
to see
sir.
the beauty of it. Be sure to dress comfortably, and
Right.
don't forget your hat and screen for this weekend. But it's just going to be a huge celebration to say what a beautiful piece of history and a beautiful natural resource we have here in Palo Duro Canyon. And like I said, if you live in this part of the country and you've never explored the canyon, you are missing out on a huge treat. It's all brought to you by the folks at Texas Park and Wildlife Department, Palo Duro Canyon State Park, and just several organizations across the state of Texas. In free entry into the park. What's the regular rate now? I hadn't been out there in a couple of years. What's the rate
It's
now up to?
For an adult, it's $8 per adult.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
I
This is
forget the
get the
children's
family
rate.
out. Yeah.
but $8 per adult.
Wow. This would be a great opportunity to get the whole family out, spend
Yeah.
some good quality time out there in the great outdoors. Sponsored by partners in the Palo Duro Canyon Foundation, the Friends Group of the Palo Duro Canyon State Park. And Eric, it's going to be a big birthday. It's going to be a beautiful day. What else can folks expect at the Palooza?
Well, the thing I'm really excited about are the chuck wagons.
Mhm.
Yes.
We have 15 chuck wagons from ranches. These are real chuck wagons from ranches around the area. They're going to be producing maybe the best chicken fried steak lunch you've ever had. It's $25 a head for that lunch. So be prepared for that.
Mhm.
But it's worth it. It's
Every
worth
penny.
it, man. And they're
Every
all going to be dressed authentically, all the cooks, all the chuck wagon members. It's going to be like it's a camp
Right.
from
Wow.
the late 1800s in Palo Duro Canyon. What a great experience that's going to be.
It is. The beauty of the canyon, some great company down there. The Chuck Wagon kickoff. Is it still time to get into the run?
Yes, you can get into the run by signing up online. You can get all the information at palodurocanyon.com. Palodurocanyon.com. That's easy, but I think there's still time to get into the run if you want.
That's it. Prairie Palooza kicks off this Saturday morning. You don't want to miss the fun. Celebrate Texas State Park's 100th birthday. If you want to get in on the fun run or you need more information about the Chuck Wagon launch or the after performance of Texas and a great chance to hang out all day in this beautiful asset, go to www.palodurocanyon.com. Mr. Miller, always great to see you. And
Sure
as soon as you
is.
get the new up or you just want to come and talk about the high plains, you're more than welcome here on the chat area.
I appreciate that, David and Chuck. It's always great to see and hear you.